Boet first stream. We're taking a bit off guard. We're obviously having a bit of a chat there.
Chinwag, eh?
Yeah, a little chinwag. But we're not going to be too long and take up too much of your time. I hate fucking droning on. And there will be swearing. So you can mute if you've got kids, or you can watch TV. I don't really care. Let's introduce the table. We've got Andreas. Go for it, man.
Hello, everybody. Liverpool fan, yeah. Looking forward to seeing the draft teams and the draft leagues and who's going to take it at the end. So, yeah, thanks for joining us, and let's see what happens with the leagues. Good luck.
We got Leighton, another Liverpool supporter in red.
Yeah, lifetime Liverpool supporter. We had a good season 2 seasons ago, so eventually got us over the line. So got us a Premier League trophy, and also host of the LTV Sportscast. So this is the face to the voice. Thanks, Kurt, for having us.
No worries. I was just setting up the chat window, man. So people feel free to chat and ask us questions. Let's introduce Drew, the only, one of 2 Spurs supporters in the group that I know of, him and Craig Bissell. Carry on, bro.
Me and Bissell, ride hard, die hard.
That's it. Spurs for life.
That's it, eh?
Yeah. Okay, guys, so let's get into the Fantasy Premier League, or not the Fantasy Premier League, but our FPL Boet draft. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen with the rest of us. And what we'll see is we've got 10 leagues this year. So we've got the Castle League. You can see we're from the West Rand. Amstel League, Hansa, Peroni, Windhoek, Stella, Heineken, Zamalek, Lion, and Corona. Due to late entries, I've had to increase Lion and Corona by, not the coronavirus, fortunately, by another person, right? Or each. So there'll be eight players in those leagues. If you have, hey, Wendell says, how's it? Moses, what do you say? Can't wait to see where I end up. Lekker. Okay.
Moses, where's the champ? Where's the champ?
Check, my man.
Yeah, Moses, I don't have your brother hasn't paid, bro. He's last year's winner. He's not in this draft. I haven't received anything. So give me a shout if you.
Did he take the money and run?
Yeah, it seems that way. Okay, let's go into our draft draw.
Curdy, can you give us the chat on the side so we can see what the guys are saying?
The guys should be able to see the chat. You should be able to see it as well, man. You need to test it. But we can do it on the live, but I'm just worried it makes the thing a bit small.
Yeah, I can see it. I've got the chat up.
Oh, have you got the chat?
Moses is saying he paid. Please put him there. He paid today. Ooh, cutting it fun.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't received his money yet, Bruce. But what we can do is we can increase Zamalek League by 1. As you guys know, I'm a bit of a Excel fan.
I see Lion Logger is social distancing.
Oh, yeah, of course. I need the best, eh? Okay, so let's do Saki quickly, put him in. So we've got 73 people in total, guys. So we'll do the first team draw. Just while I'm getting it up and running, huh?
I hope you'll.
Yeah, no, I feel you, Theo. I feel you.
I was hoping we could get a Leicester City fan on here, because we've got one Newcastle fan on.
Bro, you got 2. You got me and Bruno. Check it out.
Jeremy's a Newcastle boy as well, and he's just the one passing in these Liverpool guys. So
okay. He's got a love affair for Leicester.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you guys do have one thing in common with Leicester. You've won the league the same amount of times, so that's always nice.
You don't have it in common with us, though.
Well, winning the league that would be nice. So can only dream. Maybe in my lifetime.
Winning the league, that's a good one.
Okay, guys, let's kick it off. So we're going to do the first draw. The first draw will be for the guys in the they will be in there for the Castle League. So we'll do Castle first. Random name generator, so everything is completely random. Tata Machance. Okay, so the first one we've got is Sean Gadsby. I think he's a new entry. We've got Blaine Smith. Blaine, you're lucky. You're only playing one of Miguel's teams, eh? We've got Mackenzie Lohman. She's new. She's a friend of Ian Daly. She's in the stateside, so another girl there for Taryn. There's actually 3 girls playing this year. We need to increase that. Women power. Kamal Chana, first season, he started off so strong. Do you remember, Killer? Or first year?
Yeah, I do remember.
He just dropped away, but now we just take his money. We've got Taman, we've got Fernando, or Nando as we know him, and then obviously Miguel Diaz. So what we'll do is we will take a snap of this. Let me just take a snap here quickly.
I already see that Miguel's going to have trouble here because he was hoping some of them would be in the same league. So he's going to be managed. What have you done with the draft this year, Kurt? Is it the same thing where you pick a team and you leave it, or are the people managing their drafts?
Yeah, good point, man. Thank you for bringing that up. So it's going to be prison rules again. We're going to pick our draft on Sunday. I think I'm going to set it up for 6 on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So after your Community Shield on Saturday, and we'll do prison rules again. So set and forget, no transfers. The only thing you can change on your draft is obviously going to be your your substitutes or whatever.
And is there any money in the draft leagues?
There is. Last year we played 1,000 Rand a draft league, but what I'm doing this year is we're going to drop it to 500 Rand a draft league. I'll send the prizes at the end of the season once I know how many people we've got, or not end of season, sorry, beginning of season. And what will happen is we're going to have more prizes going up to 10th place now. So it's going to be 500 Rand a draft league, and I'm going to go all the way to prize money for up to 10th position in the normal league. You would have noticed we're going to have head-on prize money as well, head-to-head prize money like we always do. And then, I don't know if you've seen on FPL, but they've got FPL Cup now. There's another game. Hey? Have you seen it? I must just read the rules, but it'll be nice if we do some sort of cup on the league as well, man. We've got more than enough money. We've got $36,000 spread amongst everybody, so we'll make it fun. Okay, guys. So that's the first group. That's going to be the what did I say? The Castle League. We're going to move on to Amstel. I love a good Amstel, so hopefully I'm in this league.
If you land up in this league, then I would be pretty sure that there is some skullduggery
going
on there.
This one's going to be a humdinger. Ollie Webb. Oliver, you owe me a golf game from last season, bud. I beat you, and you owe me. He says, Kurt, what do I owe you? Like a golf game. He's like, yeah. Then I said at Leopard Creek, and he hasn't gotten back to me.
You're not going to get it, Kurt. He owes me about 4 at Stain City for the last 4 years.
If he wins anything, I'm just going to keep his money and play my own golf game.
We've got a favorite there in Gary Hatfield, guys. So everyone in this league, please try and take all the good players from him. Try and gather as much away from him. Yeah,
Darren just joined tonight, latecomer. You got Gams, Jason. Come on, he's another Evertonian. Mario, Duvain as well. Duvain on your show, Leighton, or am I getting confused? Or is that Jeremy? Eh?
Jeremy's on my show.
Okay, Tabang is new as well. So Duvain's not, but Tabang and Darren Stiles are both new. So they're going to go into the Amstel. Sorry, guys, I'm just doing some print screens here.
Jeez, you're such an idiot.
My bad. How did that get there? Shit.
You are such an idiot.
Oh, hell.
But while it is up there, good luck, everybody.
Thank you for your blessing, Andreas. We appreciate it.
Okay, let's move on to the Hansa League.
Jeremy, I'm looking at your comment. 10th place prize money for Killer. I actually begged Kurt to make it 10th place, so you would have something to fight for come the end.
Nice one. Just hang on. I'm getting.
Is there anyone you don't smack talk, Killer?
My wife.
Anyone?
Oh, Shubert. Guys, I have not hit remove names from the list, so we're getting double people. Oh, we might have to start again. That would be weird.
Okay, well, why don't you see who has been on the list?
No, that's what I'm going to do now. I'll see who we have picked and just remove them. This is going to take some time. So, Killer, do you want to, Leighton and Killer, take over? Maybe and do some discussions while I sort this out quickly.
Well, I'd love to tell the people the story about Smallingate.
No, hold on, Andreas.
No, you've got to give them context, but no.
So what we will do, and Killer, if you're willing for this, whoever either to the WhatsApp group that we have or the group itself, give us your player or a star player that you would like a comment on, and then we can get Killer's thoughts on a star player, or even if you want us to quickly review a team, we can do that now if you are out there watching.
Yeah, happy to do that.
Killer, I'm on the story, eh?
I'm happy not to chat about Smallingate. So that's
okay,
cool.
so Smallingate it is, guys. Okay,
Right,
so until we get a question posed there, let me tell you the story about Smallingate. So for those of you that don't know, me and my good friend, we'll talk about Aston Villa Wendell, but my good friend Kurt Reed, who runs this league, and I truly think it's the best fantasy league, pots of money in the world. It's professionally run, really good players. I think everyone's in the top 1%, so that's fantastic. But a year,
everybody but the guy who actually runs the league.
He always competes with me, and he has beaten me once. But he's supposed
yes,
to.
I'm a previous league winner, guys.
We had a running. We used to have a running bet where the person that loses has to wear a nappy and run around a shopping center. So, just for context, I've never had to run around in a nappy, and we've been doing this for about 8 years. So, if that just
and I actually still owe you that shopping center. That's when the bet's actually finished, man.
Okay, so yeah, he owes me the shopping center, and then it's done. Anyway, he had his best opportunity of winning. Do you remember when there was a bomb scare at Man United? To cut the story short,
No, you can't tell. Listen, I was miles ahead in that league. I was messaging Killer back. This was when Twitter first came out, and I was seeing people not on the bus, and I'm like, Killer, you put that player in your team. And he's like, what? How did you know? I'm like, Twitter. And then last couple of games he catches up, and then all of a sudden it's final game day. I think it's we're not. Are we even? No, we're not even.
No,
I'm still ahead. I put in Chris Smalling. I put in Rashford. I put in Man United players for the game day. And what happened?
Can I take over now, Kurt?
No. Because you're going to ruin this. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not. I should have won. Stole that from me.
Okay, this is what happened, guys. Man United's game was cancelled because of the bomb scare. They had to play on the Wednesday night.
No. What bomb scare? Guys, there was never a bomb scare that happened. They found a suspicious parcel that was left there fucking 2 days ago when they did a fire thing.
Kurt, are you insinuating that the parcel might have come from Killer?
From me. Yeah.
I'm telling you, fucking probably UPS'd it there.
92nd minute, the Wednesday when the whole league had ended on the Saturday, I head off to bed because I think, he's won it here. United are 1-0 up. He's now about 10 points.
I was too scared to. I went to bed. I was like, fuck, I can't believe, because what happened is wait, you missed the section. After Bombgate, everybody else played and got their points. That put me and Killer even, and the majority of my players were Man United players. Oh, I got screwed. I'm still bitter.
Okay.
Long story. Yeah. Going into the last minute of the Premier League season, Kurt was beating me by like 4 or 5 points because United were winning 1-0. The game ends up 1-1. Smalling scores the own goal. He gets -3 points. He loses his clean sheet.
He didn't score own goal. He basically turned around and said, here's my goal. Let me kick it in.
And Andreas wakes up the winner.
Andreas wakes up the winner.
Anyway, so the guys are asking me about Aston Villa.
Wendell has dropped in Aston Villa. What are your thoughts on Aston Villa as a team for the season? Especially now with the fact that Grealish would most likely be on his way out and Ings now coming in.
Not most likely, he is out.
I think I'll give one-word answers there. Aston Villa can have a great season. They bought well. And I think they're still going to keep buying with the 100 million that's coming now. I think we'll see an exciting team there. Bruno is not going to have the season he should. I think Sancho is going to be the main man there. And Watkins and Ings, I think Ings becomes the main man. Watkins goes out wide. He's the man you should have in that team now.
Okay. Thank you, Andreas, for your thoughts. Quick and fast. So Bruno itself is an interesting one because purely statistically talking, obviously you do factor in penalties, but he also was high up in shots and things like that. So he does create a lot of chances, but if he does play further back in the deeper pivot, in the double pivot, then it almost seems like he might become that second assist kind of guy.
Yeah, but guys, again, you stick to the players that you know that get you the points. Guys that are unproven and untested in the league, like killers, like, oh, I'm going Sancho, he's a must. Like we did that with Timo Werner last year. I did it. Kai Havertz, all of them, and we all got stuck in the mud. And then you got Pep Roulette. It's a bloody nightmare. That's why I finished last. Those that can't run their own leagues. Okay, guys.
At least you sound positive.
Yeah, and the only money I win is the interest. Thanks. Fixed deposit. Okay, so I'm back up and running. So let's move on to the next team.
That's crazy news. Says you're not staying, Messi.
I don't know about Messi, eh? Don't know about Messi. It's always Messi when you discuss him.
Reduced rate.
Okay, let's get into it's the Hansa League now. And now I've got it on remove, so we should be good. Okay, yes, I'm in the Hansa with Paulo, the guy who's got more money than Donald Trump, eh? I don't even know Paulo. I've never met him.
Paulo Rocha.
Oh, is it Paulo? My bad.
Paulo
my
Rocha,
bad.
Man from.
Oh, there's Harry, eh? H.
Yeah, H just phoned me today. I hope it's his money that because he didn't put a reference. So we've got Kieran, we've got myself, we've got Paulo, we've got Ian, Wendell, Mr. Marla. That's your wife. Eh? That's I think that that's the second female that we've got out of the three. We might even have four, and then Harry Nicholson. At least Harry and I, we're drinking buddies, so we'll have something to fight for, yeah.
Okay. I want to go back to the Messi thing, Andreas, and I'm going to ask you a question. The thought or the possibility, if Messi has walked away from fresh contract talks, he
hasn't walked away, Leighton. So to make it clear, so the strangest thing, it's laws and restrictions that with Barcelona and the league. So actually, he wanted to sign, and Barca wanted to keep him. So it's quite a crazy story. Yeah.
But
crazy.
Anyway, get to my question. Is there a possibility he walks into Man City team if Man City don't sign Kane?
I think our biggest fears have just come true for the rest of the Premier League, if that was to happen. But maybe pulling the trigger too early on Grealish, ultimately they won't have the money to do that. Who knows?
I'm sorry, why get rid of Aguero? Aguero's God.
Yeah. And Aguero went to Barca to play with Messi.
Two different gods.
Yeah, how old is Aguero? Is old now. What is he, like 34? How is he?
Yeah, probably 33, 34. Same age.
And how old Messi?
Same age, 34.
Exactly. So you let one good player go, and now you want to spend 100 million, bring back somebody with the same age. I know Messi's God.
No, spending it. I'm talking free transfer. He walks in for a season under Pep.
Trust me, the agent's going to get a kickback. Messi's dad's going to get a kickback. Messi's long lost brother's going to get a kickback. They're going to find kickbacks to give that money to.
There's no negative.
Let's move on to the Peroni. We're taking up people's time here, man. Okay, so we've got Junior, we've got Lordy, we've got the Cuz, Travis Kitch, my cousin. We've got Christo, Chris, Dean, and David De Freitas. Dean's new. The only new one there, actually. Oh, actually, sorry, Christo's new as well. Do you guys know any of these guys? I know Lordy and I know Trav.
And David, man. Dave, we played football with him. It's Mario's brother.
Oh, Dave. Yeah. 100%. Little Maury Biscuit and his little yellow sting. Remember that?
100%.
Okay, let's move on to the next one, guys. So the next one's going to be the Windhoek League. We got Mr. Schlapski. All the way, where's he now? Poland?
Switzerland.
Switzerland, we've got Colin, we've got Cyril. Always like a good joke on the group. We've got Michael, we've got Mr. Rara, Leighton, Killer's best friend, the Rara.
Okay. I have heard about this. We occasionally mention it on the pod with
and Mr. Bussy,
And Mr. CB himself and Chris Smith. Chris likes a good chat as well. The Rara has been picking up his game in FPL over the last 2 seasons. I must be honest.
I think he's the favorite in that group there.
Obviously, the housing market it coincides with the housing market. The housing market does shit. He does well in FPL. When he's doing shit in FPL, housing market shit.
I'll tell him that tomorrow on the golf course.
What was that? The Windhoek, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me just see. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're moving on to the Stella.
Drew, it looks like we're going to be together.
Hey, there's Andreas. We got Pepe and Andreas. This is the group of death. We got Pepe, Andreas, Lindy, Vanna, Eric, Miguel, team number 4, and Darren Catino, the midstream strikers. Name never changes year in, year out.
Yeah, he keeps that name for about 20 years.
And they're always in like the bottom 5.
He said to me, I spoke to him last week. I said, are you playing this year? He says, I've already made my annual donation into the league.
Yeah, it's the same with his put Dean as well. Okay, moving on to the Heineken League. Okay, David paid today, so he's in. We've got Miguel's team. We've got Dean Catino, Darren's brother. We've got Justin De Freitas. We've got Saki, last year's winner. We've got Mr. Leighton van Beek, and we got Christo Venter.
Okay, I know Christo. Obviously, he was one of the hosts on our show. And then, so nice to know that I'll be playing against the current champ.
What show?
The LTV Sportscast, yeah.
Oh, really?
Christo has come in a couple of times. The Big Hammers man, all the way from Northern Cape. Is it Northern Cape or Free State? I think it's Northern Cape.
I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is Zamalek League. I hope I'm following these things in sequence. But okay, so we've got Brandon, Richard, Anton, Taryn, Andreas's wife, the real killer. Would the real killer please step into the house? We've got Tapelo, we've got Aideen, and we got Yaku. Okay, we got 2 girls, so we actually got 4 girls into. Sorry, we got Aideen and we got Taryn in this group as well. That's quite nice. And then Yaku himself.
Are you allowed to assume their gender? I don't know. It's a new age.
Listen, I'm not part of the millennial group. I must be honest. I grew up watching South Park and Simpsons, so I'm never going to take offense.
The true one if he picks John Joe.
John Joe.
He might do well with John Joe now.
Anyone who has John Joe in the team and wins the league should get double.
Eastern Cape. Look, you were wrong.
No, you were close.
Eastern Cape. Okay. He's angry now.
8.
Let's see.
Okay, so we've got.
I apologize profusely.
16. So I'm going to just increase. These are the last 2 that are going to have 8 in them.
Are they not supposed to be 3 with 8 now?
Christo,
no, because I had Gary Hatfield twice. So I thought we had 73 submissions. We only had 72.
Okay.
Christo, quickly. Is your man Antonio going to be on fire this year? Do I put him in my team?
Creswell, bro. You got to put Creswell and Antonio. I love him.
Let's wait for the hammer to answer, Kurt, please.
Okay, but then you're keeping radio silence and people are coming. Nom, go eat your nuts, man.
Well, then, while we're waiting for him to answer, Kurt, Creswell over Kufal, is the $500,000 worth it?
Listen, I can't answer because I know if I call about fuck all. I just run the league.
So you run a league.
That's it. You see, we've had Sean already now. I'm sure we have. Okay, you guys just take over, answer some questions while I just double check.
Okay, so Andreas, I'm going to ask that question to you. Creswell over Kufal for $500,000. Is Creswell worth it this year?
Yes.
Yes, but they're both good. Kufal's good. Creswell's good. I just think they're both really, really good. So I don't think you can go wrong. Save the money on Kufal and spend it on a midfielder and a striker.
Yeah, so take Kufal and then get put the money somewhere else.
I don't have either, by the way.
I would do the opposite. Creswell's tried and tested. He's proven he outscored Kufal. He was number 1 in assists last season.
Christo agrees with you, Kurt. Yes and yes.
Yeah. Yes and yes, exactly. Don't. Come on.
Yeah, I must agree. Cresswell tried and tested, and he's not going anywhere. I think he's very consistent. I think
Europa for West Ham, in the house. Okay, yeah, so we did have Sean, but remember that was that third pick when I picked up the error. So now we actually
look,
he's in this one.
He agreed with me, Kurt. Ha.
Where did the Hammers even finish last year?
Okay, I think it was just about you, Kurt, if I'm not mistaken.
But a winning league for Newcastle is when we finish 4th last, just above relegation. And this year we're going to finish in relegation. Okay, let's get on to
I'm playing Moses twice. And Mario, okay? And Jeremy. Nice.
Moses gets to play himself. How awesome is that?
Not nice on a Friday night.
How's that even going to work in draft? Oh, it's my turn. Tata, I'm going to pick him. And then he's like,
the other guys are going to get so upset.
No, he's going to steal his own place. Like I went into I'm stealing him from myself.
Moses, tell us, what's your strategy there?
Yeah. And we've got Jaden and we've got Drew.
Jeremy, this is going to be easy for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Sorry, Drew.
Thanks, Killer. I'm right here.
They have spoken to each other. Drew has spoken to Jeremy. They have been on the show together, so they do know each other.
Yeah, and just so that you guys also in the loop there, but Christo Fenta, I used to give a lift to varsity for 2-3 years. We studied engineering.
Oh, really?
So we know each other very well.
Small world, eh?
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Is that when you were hotboxing the car on the way to work, on the way to varsity?
Just we tried, We tried many times.
Yeah.
That's blue goal.
Yeah, we've got so this is the last league, guys. We've got Marco and we've got the Ferreiras, not related. We've got Marco and Bruno. We've got Liam.
And
we've got Neil. Hey?
The big man there, Neil Taylor, who's probably going to be a favorite to win the main league.
He's been off the boil like the last 2 seasons, though.
Yeah, I think he's got a comeback going. I saw him speaking on one of our other leagues, like on a chat. I think he's coming back, eh?
We've all got I've had a comeback going for the last 15 years. We've all got a comeback going. We've got Nick Curry in there as well. And then Jeremy is Theo, hey? Or what's coming up here on the group? Hey? It is.
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's a Newcastle supporter, so that's why it's giving me that face. But Jeremy, listen, I'm the biggest Newcastle. I've got 1,000 Newcastle shirts in my thing. I've been supporting them since a kid. But at the end of the day, what Mark Ashley's done to that side and not getting our Saudi take the big 6. Oh, we'll give you a £50,000 fine to each of the big 6 for trying to break away. Now, if Saudi was there, we would have said no. Let us come to us, bring the money. But you can see I'm not.
I'm just looking at Christo's thing. It's so strange when you start putting people together, how small this world is. Like it's like how people know each other and it's intertwined.
100%.
I see Penna's not in it this year.
Who?
Angelo.
Yeah, it's too early for him.
No, Angelo's not here. Dion's not here. Don's not here. All the guys that are basically kids. I've got to follow up after them, and I'm done following up with them.
Ooh, Kurt, look at that news.
What's that? Willock signed today. Unbelievable. Now we're not going to get relegated. Trust me. Oh, shit, really?
No, he probably did.
I didn't see anything, but I know he was waiting to. I know we agreed a price. He was just waiting to wake up his mind. If Willock's in, look at this, Jeremy. I've already got Willock in my fantasy side. There he is over there. That Arsenal shirt will change to a nice little Newcastle shirt. Okay, guys. So that finishes the league draws. I'll send out a thing on the WhatsApp group. I hope all of you are part of the WhatsApp group. If you're not, there is links to join. Feel free to leave the group if it gets too noisy or if you don't like the content. But what we will do is I'll create a broadcast list where I'll just, once I've got all the numbers for the league, I'll have a single broadcast list just to tell you I'm going to do manager of the month again. We'll interview the manager of the month on live stream. We'll bring in Leighton and his LTV podcast. So we'll do a once a month stream. I'm not going to get too hectic into, I've got a day job. I've got a few day jobs actually. But I just wanted to do this just to get back into the whole manager of the month thing where we used to change the logos of the group and really give the guys praise for winning manager of the month. Because unlike what I found, and I was showing the guys, I've been playing Fantasy Premier League since 06, 07, is that generally you play and you get your prize money at the end of the league, and you like it's very limited. You're not getting manager of the month prizes. Sometimes the person's actually run off with your money. That's the whole reason that I actually started this league, was because I got sick and tired of people running off with money and people not getting paid or begging for money if I did win something. So we'll have manager of the month. We'll have best team name. We're going to have prize money up until 10th place. Draft is only going to be 500 this year. There's a new game called FA Cup or Cup. I need to read more into that and see what that's all about. So we'll have some prizes there. And then I'll communicate with everybody on Sunday at 6 o'clock for your draft. For those newbies that are watching, you don't have to wait until Sunday. You can actually go, and if you go onto Fantasy Premier League Draft, you can do a roster. And you do like a priority ranking. So this is the first player I must get, Salah. This is the second player I must get, Fernandez. So what happens is if you don't get to your computer or your phone, because I've had issues where people on their phone can't actually do it with their phones, because some oaks try and do it with a BlackBerry or Nokia 3110, you know, and then they complain. But at the end of the day, if you've created your roster, it will do auto picks on the players that you want. If you don't create a roster, then there's going to be an auto pick and you're going to get what they give you, right? So you'll end up with a few Newcastle players, John Joe Shelby, whatever, and you're not going to be happy. So, anything else?
When you're going to send the link to a certain player in the league to get it up?
Pardon?
Tomorrow? The link for the draft leagues. One person's got to obviously put in the leagues.
Yeah. I need to do that. I'll send it out. I'll pick team captains in each of the. Thanks for reminding me. I'll pick team captains in each of the draft leagues, and what they'll do is they'll create the league, because I can't create 10 leagues because I'll be in each league. So one person in each draft I'll pick as a captain. It will be his responsibility to basically send me the link for the draft. And then I'll create little WhatsApp groups for each draft, so you guys can communicate with each other. I'm just thinking of all the work I have to do. Then the team, it's up to the team captains at the end of the year to send me who's won, to check if any transfers have been made. So again, prison rules: you do not make any changes. You can only play your substitutes, for those guys that have come onto the stream a bit late. Okay, anything else?
I think that's good. Just make sure you don't pick 11. Just pick a whole long list of 50-odd guys.
Yeah, on that part, yeah. And good luck, guys.
Good luck, man. Have a lekker evening.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Cheers all.
Ciao, ciao.
Shizzle.